Today is a very big day. People making their way back to their local gyms to finally get back to their morning routine or whenever you decide to go and get your workout in. But today is a big day. We're at Grand Rapids City Gym, and to tell us a little bit about the changes that are coming with today, we have Jeff, who's the owner here.
Yeah.
Tell me, how are you feeling finally being open after months of being closed?
I mean, we're super excited to finally be able to get to open. So are the members. People have been, calling me, emailing me, asking me this whole time, when are we going to reopen, and that kind of thing. People are pretty desperate to get back here. So
I can only imagine. A lot of people wanting just to get back to their morning routine, or like I said, whenever people want to work out. So let's talk about some of the changes. We're here over by the treadmills. You're mentioning that you have social distance in place for all of your equipment. Talk about that.
Yeah, so for example, we have these two treadmills are off and disconnected. These two are on. So, and people are pretty happy to follow whatever they need to do in order to be able to work out. So.
That's awesome.
The other equipment too, most of that stuff is already socially distanced to where it would need to be, just because,
that's
when you're working out, you kind of need,
out.
you kind of need space when you're working out anyways. So,
and then let's just talk about like the cleaning regimen here at the gym. You have these disinfecting bottles all across the gym floor, and you're mentioning that you are constantly having to restock the paper towel.
Yeah, so we started using paper towel. One of the recommendations was to use disposable paper towels, because you can throw them away, and then it keeps it from having wet, rags sitting all over and that kind of thing.
And you also have a professional cleaning crew coming.
Yes, and I would say that's the most important thing we're doing right now is we have a company called Safe Science coming in here, and they do a routine COVID disinfection specifically for COVID. They use multiple methods. They use fogging. They hit all the air with that. They have a UV lights. They go over all the equipment, and then they also use like a spray surface disinfectant as well. So there's a lot of stuff they're doing.
So obviously there's a lot of gyms across Michigan, but for people that might be a little bit nervous about getting back into a gym, what do you want those people to know?
I would say ultimately, like, the gyms really, according to all the data, aren't the big infection or breakout points. So that's one encouraging thing. And I think gym goers are usually pretty courteous people as it is. Nobody wants to get everybody else here sick or even have the gym become like an outbreak center or have to worry about getting shut down. I think that's the big fear. Nobody wants the gyms to get shut down again. So everyone's gonna be really careful to make sure there are no outbreaks. So
basic things that people should know: wear a mask, hand sanitizer as often as possible. What are some other things that people should be doing?
And we're encouraging all those things. Hand sanitizer. Just make sure you wipe down the equipment after, and use common sense. I mean, if you feel sick, don't come to the gym. Don't risk getting other people sick. That kind of thing. So use hand sanitizer as much as you can. And
perfect. Well, thank you so much, Jeff. It's as simple as that. Just use common sense, be as clean as possible, and don't come to the gym if you're sick.